Hello guys. Okay, so this is another update from the Garden of Usher. I really like the idea of raising the height of the angels. Remember last time I raised the height a little bit, but this time I went further. I raised it even more, so now the angel looks taller. And this boy statue used to be all the way in the background next to the fence, but I decided to bring it up here in front, and due to a lot of the changes that I've done. And there used to be a griffin here, but I've moved the griffin someplace else. I've also raised the height of this gargoyle, and by doing that, it gives its presence more weight. You can appreciate it more. I wish I could raise it further, but it'll do for now. So maybe in the future I'll raise it a little bit higher, if I can. The boy statue that I showed you earlier used to stand right there where that Halloween gargoyle is in the background. And that gargoyle will stay there temporarily. That's not going to be its permanent place. And you can see the other gargoyle there, the one that's perched on top of that black pillar there. That's also a temporary spot for that gargoyle, and I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it there, but it'll be fine for now over there. And here on the back side of the garage, I finally had this light fixture installed, and what a big difference it makes, especially when the time changes, when it gets dark really fast. It gets really dark back there, but now with this new light fixture, it's a big help. What a big difference. However, I don't like the bulb cover, and it's plastic. It just looks very bad. It doesn't go with the light fixture. So as you can see here, these are the same light fixtures, but this is the front side of the garage, and you can see those bulb covers. They're so much nicer and smaller and more elegant, and I got those at Lowe's, and that's what I plan to put on that light fixture back there. And again, it'll be a nicer look. When I was removing a lot of concrete from the garden, there was this little path that just ended nowhere. It's a concrete path, and I was going to remove it, but then I came up with a really cool idea, and it's something that I always kind of wanted anyway, so I'm going to show you right now. I decided to add this Gothic arch trellis arbor thing here, and it fits perfectly over that part where the concrete path ends. And I got it for its structural value, not really for a plant. And I think it's made for a climbing plant, but I think I'm just going to leave it bare like that. And I moved the griffin there. He's guarding the entrance to this gateway. It's kind of like a gateway to go from one side of the garden to the other, and I think he looks really cool there guarding it. And I'm not sure if what I'm going to put on the opposite side. And this arch trellis came with a flaw, so there's a little piece that broke off. I'm not sure if you could see it. It's right on the left hand side. Luckily you can't see it that much, so it probably broke off during shipping. So but I tried to glue it back on there, uh, but it didn't work. It fell off again, and I think it really brings some structure to that part of the Gothic garden. It really defines that area, so to speak. So I'll see what I will end up doing. Whether I will add some sort of climbing plant or I'll just leave it like that. Last but not least, I'm going to give you some plant updates, and this is the lemon tree. It's still looking dead. By now it should have been budding. It should have it should have looked alive, but it still looks dead. And I'm not sure if it's actually dead or if it's going to come back. I'm not sure. After I pruned it really hard, it's just been looking like this ever since. So I might have it removed, because I do have big plans as far as California native plants go. There's this huge plant that I want that it needs a lot of space, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'll just kind of wait and see. And tangerine tree, this is what it's looking like. It's coming back to life really nicely. You can see all the greenery on it. It looks very healthy, and I can't wait until it looks full again. And that's that for this plant, or this tangerine tree. And last but not least, I'm going to show you this first bloom from the Desperado sage, or Salvia desperado. It is absolutely beautiful, and it's a first. We always get excited about firsts here in the garden. So that's it for the updates.